So there's a plan. But first, of course, have to start with business of the day. The most important business thing to talk about today is not my stream hat, but is in fact my stream shirt. Stream shirt? Ooh, check that out. That fire Obsidian shirt. Very clean, very fresh. It's got that yarn logo. Nice and new. This shirt's great. I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried because I think that I've gotten a lot of shirts in the past that have been from tech companies that have the kind of Gildine shirt. You know what I mean? They're kind of like that kind of plasticky, slimy kind of material that you don't really feel comfortable wearing. But this is a nice shirt. This is like a thread spun cotton. I really like this shirt. I think the logo looks phenomenal. My one qualm with it thus far is that it kind of chafes in the back because it's like you can feel the embroidery on your skin. So it's kind of rubbing me a little bit raw. But outside of that, it's a banger shirt. It's just hot. It's fergalicious. Yeah. So I'm glad to have continued my pathing into pure Obsidian fanboy territory because I think that I posted on the Obsidian Discord earlier today this picture. Let me pull it up. I took this from my app, the Be Real app, if anyone uses the Be Real app. And I was just super impressed again by realizing that this is just a note-taking app, right? Like at the core of what Obsidian's offer is note-taking. And yet over here we have a drawing from Excalidraw. In the middle we have a tracker from Obsidian Tracker, which is keeping track of my exercise and weight log. And then on the right, we have like a slideshow inside Obsidian where you can turn Markdown into slideshows. And the fact that it can do all of this and more is just, it's crazy. Like it's one of those things where it's like the whole Twitter meme where people say like, this app is free. I have no idea how this app is free, but literally how is this app free? There's so many things that come with Obsidian that have moved me from a place of not being creative in a certain area to being creative in a certain area. And I don't even really know if that's like a 0 to 1 lift, the way that I'm trying to describe it as. But like usually as a creative, you'll set out in mind with like a particular project that you want to do, or you'll have a goal that you want to accomplish. And then you'll kind of look at the landscape of tools available to you to be able to accomplish them. And it's just unreal the amount of leverage that an Obsidian note gives you, from the drafting stages of just, this is our idea on paper, to the mood board stage where you're starting to collect images and reference photos, to the actual implementation of it when you can put things into presentation format so you can clarify your knowledge on a particular subject, to even I don't know if it could actually go into implementation. Like I've done very little coding in Obsidian, but people are now starting to experiment with making Obsidian notes into kind of like Python playgrounds, Python notebooks. And if that comes to fruition, then who knows how much we'll be able to unlock. It really is one of those the sky's the limits type situations. So yeah, I'm just blown away by the capacity of this app, the capacity of the community, and it continues to surprise me every day. And this was one of those happy surprises where I was able to see, even over here with the Elmo, I have a machine learning script that uses Alfred to take, remove a background from something, and then it removes that background from the PNG and then copies that image to clipboard, which just made me go wild on just like finding images on the internet and just putting them randomly in Excalidraw notes and stuff like that. And really kind of like, again, just helped me double or triple or quadruple down on my creativity and kind of like get a good grasp of how I'm evolving as a person day to day in terms of my exercise habit and my weight and stuff like that, in terms of like being able to share things with other people through share logs or fleeting notes or whatever. Um, so it's an extremely powerful app with an extremely powerful community to boot, and I haven't seen something this exciting in a long time. Even on the web, it's very siloed. You wait until you can do some creative stuff with Chrome extensions, but most of the time you're just waiting for an API company to come do the thing that you want, or you're just kind of like sitting on your hands. And then with you know script programming on your own computer, you can go pretty crazy with it, but you are the only one who gets to benefit from it. So this Obsidian just hits the middle so well of being able to create something that's useful for yourself and is going to move the needle in your day-to-day life for the way that you use a note-taking app, but then can also influence the lives of others. So just really great stuff.